Welcome to HubSpot Community Mornings. This is Grant. In this episode, we're going to review a post about reopening closed chat conversations instead of creating a new one. So this question gets to the inbox in HubSpot, and the question really gets around, in our response here, to moving a conversation without closing it. And so this question is about opening this inbox, and in your inbox in conversations, really what you can do here is you can mark it as closed. And the question gets to if I want to do a response and send, and that's that. When I mark closed, and that customer might bring up another conversation, or they might say thank you and follow up to that conversation. There's a whole nother conversation then that comes up since that previous one was marked closed. So as the question gets to, is there a way to do that instead of creating a new one? And right now there's not. There's no way to put that conversation into a folder or to bring it back up. And so we need to hedge it a little bit here. So clearly answering no, there's no way to just move that conversation without closing it. A couple things that can be done, though, would be to click up here, which is the contact. And when you click up there, you're able to see on that contact record a history of your conversations with that contact. So that's a way you can, from the inbox, get to those past conversations you've had, and then your customer service rep or whomever's answering can find those historical conversations. Another way is to, down on the bottom right, down here, is to see the other conversations. So you can see the other conversations that have been had with that contact from the inbox, and you can sort through them. So that's another option. As I was looking through different ideas of ways to help out, I did find that in workflows, you have to do it a special way from automating on the tickets. Once you've made a copy of that workflow within the ticket stage, you're able to change that source to chat. And so what you can do then is, based on some chat history you might have, you can then do some automation through a workflow that makes sense for you and your business, or that stage that you want the customer at, or the client, what have you. You can make the source the chat and then do something new in your workflow based on that chat source. So it could be from Facebook, it could be an email, it could be some number of emails, and then do something new with it. There were some additional checks that I wanted to make sure were clear, that sending specific people versus an alternative, it needs to be to a contact owner. It needs to be then to specific people on the team. With the advanced search, there's no way in the inbox to find something like is unread, like you might expect in a email platform, where you can filter on specifics about the message that came in. And so even if you were to go into the inbox, go into the advanced filters, something like a is:"unread, it doesn't produce any results that you might expect. And so those are some of the additional checks that we did here. I linked to this post in the video, so if you have more to add or a updated solution, please add it there. Other than that, have a good